Hello! It's been a while since I recorded. So today, I can't do professional intros. I can't do it. So this is a little game called Tower World, and it's one of my favorite Obby games that I've ever completed. It's super mega high quality. It's so worth it, I promise you. And as someone who really likes Obbies, I enjoyed this game so much. I think it still has like a to be continued story, but I've completed all of it. And right now, my progression, I just need to do these, and my life will be complete, you know? And, like these, I haven't done them yet. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how to get to the other towers, but what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be playing through these towers, and we're gonna be making these towers into characters. We're just gonna randomly pick out of these. I don't know if I'm gonna do all of them, we'll see. But we're just gonna randomly scroll through with my eyes closed, and I'll just pick one of these random ones, and we're just gonna pick a random tower. We're gonna do it, and then I'm gonna draw what I think that tower would look like. So let's do it. Okay. We're just gonna scroll first. Okay, eyes are closed. Okay. Then we're gonna do like a thingy. Okay, eyes are closed. Eeny, meeny, 1, 2, 3, 1. Oh, I didn't. Well, Sky Tower, I guess. Okay, we'll do normal.
Alright, the Sky Tower. Let's get started.
Oh, this is pretty. Ooh. I haven't played this game in so long, but like I love playing it. Whenever it like shows up on my home feed, I'm like, oh my gosh, I played that. It's a really good game. It's so high quality, and the voice acting, impeccable. I love the voice acting. It's so fire, and just the quality of the game overall is just so fire. I love it so much. But while I'm obbying, I'm gonna just ramble because I feel like that's something that some people would enjoy. You know, background noise, I guess. Do people like background noise? I mean, I do. I always seem to have something going on in the background for me. It's almost like a podcast, but like not, because like whenever I want to, I can look over and I can be like, oh wow, I'm watching the video, I swear, you know. And I like having something playing in my ear while I'm like doing something. Not because like I need it, but just because like I feel like the silence for me is kind of awkward. And usually I have my mom like home and I can hear her TV show in the background. But like at the same time I'm like, I must listen to the YouTubers I like, you know? Like some of my favorite oh gosh. What the? Okay. What? Some of my favorite YouTubers right now. Orb, Wondernat. Oh gosh, I'm trying to remember them by name. Like, oh shoot, what's their name? Shoot. Aphex. I love them so much. And they are kind of like the main inspiration for why I even like started this. I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. Ever since I was like a little kid, I've always been like, man, when I grow up, I'm gonna be a professional YouTuber, you know? That's always like the dream as a kid. Whenever you grew up with like YouTube and stuff, it's like, wow, all these people are YouTubers and they just talk to their fans. And it was always like the dream as a kid. But when I was younger, I wanted to be a YouTuber so bad. Back in the prime days of Roblox, 2018 and 2019, I used to pretend to like talk to an imaginary audience dance while I played, and it was genuinely the best ever. Okay, I don't even remember what I used to ramble about, but clearly it was important enough to me that I asked my mom, like, when I grow up, can I do YouTube? And she was like, sure, honey, sure. And she didn't sound like that, but I'm sure she was like, oh, this is the honest question you've ever asked me. And I think that either Christmas or that birthday, she got me a book on how to be a YouTuber 101. And I thought I was on top of the world. I was like, oh my gosh, this is literally the manual. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be a YouTuber. But then I never even made the move to like make a channel, and it stayed that way for like years and years. But then randomly this year I was like, you know, I got that itch. I had that itch again, like I kind of want to do the YouTube thing, you know. So I finally got the courage. I asked my mom and I was like, hey mom, would you ever like allow me to be a YouTuber? And she was like, yeah. She didn't even it wasn't even like a big deal, because in my head it was like such a huge deal asking to be like on the internet. And I was like, wait mom, you'd totally allow it? And she was like, yeah, sure, why haven't you started a channel already? And I'm like, what do you mean? She was like, you can start at any point. And I was like, oh wait, what? So my mom helped me set up my YouTube, and when I tell you, it was kind of like genuinely like painful. Because like, okay, at first I was doing, you know, what you usually do as a YouTuber, setting up the channel, and we had everything set up. I was about to post my first YouTube video, right? And I realized, like, as it was like processing, I did it completely wrong. So we had to make it all over again, and I have never felt so like genuinely like ridiculously tired at one time just because of something. Like, I've never felt such anguish in my life, and it was so exhausting. And the video was like in the process of uploading, and my mom was like, yo bro, you should probably go to bed. And I'm like, mom, listen, you don't get it. I must see this video upload to my YouTube before I sleep. I cannot bear to wake up in the morning and go like, oh, it didn't even work, you know? And so it finally uploaded, and then I was like, okay, fine, I'll go to bed or whatever. So I went to sleep that night. I woke up in the morning and I was like, okay, I've got to check on how the video's doing. And when I tell you, I woke up and I was like shocked to see it have like 12 views. I was like, oh my gosh, people actually clicked on it. I was like, whoa, this is new. This is like pretty awesome sauce. And then I didn't post after that because I had genuinely no video ideas. I've never like been the type of person that like runs out of ideas, especially for drawings, because I love drawing. It's like one of my favorite things to do. I draw literally everywhere I go. If I'm at a restaurant, I'm going to draw. If I'm at like a freaking, like, I'm at school, I'm drawing. If I'm in a boring classroom, I'm drawing. If I'm in an entertaining classroom, I'm drawing. Okay, it's just like, it's like, I like to draw, and it's entertaining and it's fun. And I've never been in a situation where I just had no ideas of what to do with my time. And I was kind of like, well, if I have no ideas, then nobody's gonna like going back to my channel. I kind of got in that funk where it was like, if I don't post something, then people aren't gonna like it. But somehow that just made it harder to post because I had like this expectation that I had to make it likable, you know, the video I mean. And so I spent months just trying to come up with ideas, and some of them are from like different games, like turning this into a character or turning this into a character, and I'm like, I never felt that spark of inspiration for the video idea that I had. And it was kind of like, why do I even why do I not have an idea? And I was just kind of like in a slump for a really long time until I came across the idea like, oh, I just have to post. That's it. It doesn't have to be good. It doesn't have to be fantastic. It just has to be something, you know? And that kind of got me out of this funk that I had, and I was like, oh, wait. I can just kind of do what I like doing, and people will like seeing me do the thing that I like. And that was such an eye-opener for me. I was like, whoa. So people will enjoy watching me do the thing that I like to do, you know? And so here I am, playing Obbies and turning them into characters. It's not the best idea I've ever had, obviously. I feel like I'm gonna have more fun ideas going down the road when I'm more experienced with what I'm doing. Because this is obviously just a hobby type of thing. But I found it eye-opening to feel like I'm oh wow, I just kind of do what I want to do, you know? Oh my gosh. Hello? Okay. And I'm just having fun. And I feel like that's something that I should have kept in mind when I first started my YouTube, you know? I kind of had this expectation okay, the thumbnail has to be perfect, my profile picture has to be perfect, the video has to be perfect. And it's just I feel like I had that expectation of, if it's not edited exactly how the other YouTubers do it, I'm gonna be at the bottom of the food chain, you know? I'm gonna be not it, you know? And I've realized I'm not I like just doing what I want to do, you know? And yeah. But at the same time, the fact that 18 people clicked on that video and were just yeah, I'm gonna watch this, it's astonishing to me. It's what do you mean? It's what do you mean you wanted to watch my content and you enjoyed it and you actually watched the whole thing and you were you watched the whole thing? You that's crazy to me, you know? And the fact that people even liked the video at all, even if it was 2 people, that's incredible to me. I feel YouTube and social media in general has kind of dumbed down the amount of likes you get determines how well your content is. And I think that's crazy because for me personally, the fact that 18 people viewed it. Some people will be oh, 18 views ain't that much. Can you imagine 18 people? The fact that it's 18 people. Can you imagine 18 people coming up to you and going, hey, I like your art? What? What do you mean? It's a crazy concept to me. And can you imagine the people that have 1 million views on something? Oh my gosh, can you imagine what they feel like? Can you imagine 1 million people? 1 million people have watched what you're doing. Can you imagine? That's insane to me. Especially videos with thousands and thousands of likes. What do you mean 1,000 likes isn't that much? It's 1,000 people liking your content. Can you imagine 1,000 individuals coming to you and saying, hey, I like your stuff? That's so many people. I'm astonished at the fact that even 18 people have watched my video and been like, yeah, I'll watch it. You know? It's like, that's insane to me. Oh no, is there a boss fight now? Great. Oh no, boss fight. Wait, I regret. Hello. Sky Master. Oh, great.
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh. Whoop. Cool. Oh, hello. Oh gosh, what is happening? Oh, great. I have so many original characters. I was processing. And it's a shock to me that, like, some people, like, okay, some of my friends, I have a few friends, right? But most of them don't do art. There's only, like, one technically that, like, does digital art, but she says she only has 2 original characters, and that astonishes me. Cause, like, how? It's not like a bad thing by any means. It's just like I'm almost impressed more than anything. Cause I myself have so many. I have so many original characters. And so many of them have, like, specific worlds they're part of. So many of them have, like, specific lore. It's like I love creating characters that have, like, such unique stories, but also characters that interact with other individuals, you know? We did that! We did it! Yay! So that's... what tower was that? The sky one! We did the sky tower, so we're gonna randomize again. And we're gonna... okay, eyes closed. Ooh. Oh, okay. And then, so from this section... ooh, do. I'm not gonna do the sky tower. Oh, bakery! Okay, we can do bakery tower. We'll just have a very, very sweet, savory tower.
I know this sounds gonna be sweet.
Thank you.
You get it?
I do get it. Sorry, I went silent. I'm like, I did not know what to do. Oh, seas. Ooh, this is my chance. If you don't care about original characters, that's okay. You can just put me in the background. I don't know if I'm gonna put any pictures up, but I might. So let's talk about one of the 2 characters that I've been obsessed with lately. So I think I mentioned that I've been animating, right? And I, as an individual, okay, was working on a lip sync, but it's with my 2 current characters that I've been obsessed with right now. He's a part of the lore, but not like one of the characters. So their names are Phoebe and Poppy. It's gotten to the point where if I see purple and red together, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's the brothers. It's literally them. The brain rot. It's like it's gotten to me. It's so bad. And I adore them so much. So they have sort of like a friend enemy sort of complex. It's complicated, okay? So Phoebe is the villain, right? And Copy is a hero. And they are in their world. A villain is usually assigned to a hero, and they must like fight, not to the death, but like they must like fight, you know? And I adore them with all my heart. They've been my current obsession. My OC obsessions change, and they've been my current obsession. And they've like been my brain rot. Another character that's been my brain rot is they have a complicated story, okay? So they both grew up with their own parents, right? Mom and dad. And they are not like blood related brothers. They are like such close friends that at this point they might as well be brothers, you know? And so Phoebe, he was abandoned as a little kid. He was banished from his kingdom and was put into exile, basically. He didn't do anything bad. His parents were just like, I hate you, you know? And Phoebe was like, oh man, this freaking sucks, you know? And so, and Copy, he just never really grew up with his parents. He's been growing up by himself his whole life. And over the years in their world, when they were like 16, well, 15, and, well, I haven't figured out exact ages yet, but I'm gonna go with 15 and 14. Phoebe's younger, by the way. They, like, met each other as, like, not like hero and villain, but kind of on that sort, and they were like, it was like, yo, I'm like the hero, right? And Phoebe was like, yo, I'm the villain, we should low-key fight. So they do a little duel, you know, what they're like quote unquote assigned to do. And as they're fighting, they're like, yo, I don't actually hate bro that much, you know? And so they kind of like, okay, in secret, we're gonna be best buds, you know? We're gonna be the besties ever, okay? We're gonna be so close that people will look at us and say, wow, those are low-key brothers, you know? And so they keep this rep up for years and years. Now they're 18 and 17 in the current story. And they're still keeping this rep up. They're still like, oh, I'm a villain, and oh, I'm the hero, you know? And they're like continuing their little fight journey, you know? And none of them really ever get hurt because they have this ability to regenerate their limbs like a lizard. And at the ages of 16 and 15, they were assigned by their leader, their king, were assigned them to go to Earth. And they were like, yo, this is like a big honor, you know? And their king kind of was like a father figure for them in a way, because the king kind of like took them in when they were like homeless and stuff. So they were sent to Earth, and they were like, yo, this place is kind of like, this is kind of cool, you know? And so they come across this guy. He's training, he's training in the woods. It's like nighttime, you know? It's like, this is kind of sketchy, you know? But the guy is so super chill, you know? It's like, wow, this guy is so sweet, you know? He's a nice guy. And they learn that his name is Enzo. And Enzo is a specific species of non-human. And he was like, yo, you guys aren't humans. Duh, you're gray and black and white. And they're like, nope, we're not from here. And they were like, yo, we are low-key kind of lost and we don't know where to go. Can you help us? And Enzo was like, yeah, sure thing, little guy. And Enzo, like, not as a father figure, but more as like a, yeah, sure, I'll help you, why not? Kind of took them under his wing in a way, but like, not as a father yet. And Phoebe and Copy were like, okay, this guy's pretty chill. He's nice. I like this guy. And after a few years, when Copy and Phoebe were 16 and 17, it's been a year, you know, it's been a good year. And I lost my train of thought. Oh my gosh. As I was saying, Enzo, it's been a year. And Phoebe and Copy have lived in Enzo's house for like a pretty long time. And they're living there rent-free, okay? That's like pretty high status, right? So at this point, it's almost like a rite of passage for at least one of them to call them dad at some point. So they do. And Enzo's shocked at first, like, why would you call me your dad? I'm obviously not your dad. And Phoebe and Copy are like, are you joking? And eventually, Enzo's like, you know what? I guess I might as well step into the father role. Alright, I already got one kid. I can have another. I can have another too. So, oh my gosh. So, in the current story, Enzo now has 3 kids. Phoebe, Copy, and Quill. Quill is the youngest and is adopted because Enzo's species cannot have children, which is sad, but I mean, I would explain it in a different video, but like, I'm gonna wait. Oh my gosh! And that's their current story. And Phoebe and Copy are still like technically villain and hero, but like they're not really pursuing that much. Now this is where my avatar comes into the story. So Phoebe and Copy are going to be sent home back to their world, and Enzo's like, okay, bye guys. And Phoebe and Copy say bye, but they can like still communicate with Enzo with like a communication device that Enzo, his smarty pants self, made. And so they're sent back home. And in Phoebe and Copy's world, they have different sections of like leaders, you know? It's not just one, oh my gosh, it's not just one king that rules over all the land, okay? It's multiple leaders. So they have the main king of, so their world is, I'm getting all nerdy now, I'm actually kind of giddy about this. So they have, oh my gosh, they have a upper world, a middle world, and a underworld. Not like hell, but like just an under section of like their universe, you know? Think of it as like the crappy part of your state. That's basically what the under section of Undercity. It's called the Undercity. And then there's the middle city and the upper city. Phoebe lives in the upper city and Copy lives in the middle city, but since they're now like brothers, basically, they live together. And the middle city houses mostly villains, and then the upper city hosts mostly heroes. So it's like backwards for them. Because they're trying to keep undercover, you know? And the undercity houses things called soul sipes. Soul sipes are technically the villains of the story. Oh my gosh! Soul sipes are the villain of the story, technically. And the soul sipes are technically not able to lead the undercity because their leader, the soul suffix, is their like main commanding officer, you know, that he's the one that says, okay, y'all can like go do things, you know. But the soul suffix has kind of like made a deal with the main king and has been like, okay, fine, I won't attack like your people, you know. And so their main king, which is technically the ruler of all sections of the world, is just kind of like, yo, you cannot be attacking my people like this. And the soul suffix is like, ah, fine, I guess if you say so, you know? And the soul sipes have not like been able to attack the people of that world in a few years, and that's a good thing. And then so the tower for like ruling is pretty, I wouldn't say it's complicated, but it's like, okay, so you have the main king, which his name is Vessel, and then you have the main king that's like evil version, evil king, and his name is the Solstice. And then you have sub-kings, which are like, so sub-kings are like rulers of different like areas in the world, but like not over majority, like of everybody, you know? So like the avatar I have on right now, his name is Kohorox, and he's the ruler of all robotic life on that world. So he controls every single robot or android or robotic person in that world, and he's their leader. And and then you have, she's the queen of mostly everything. She's what's his face? She's Vessel's queen. So they're married. But she doesn't really like rule over much. Not because she can't, it's just because she high-key does not want to. She just does not want to rule. She's the person that kind of like makes sure everybody's in check. She's the one that roams the land and just makes sure it's like, hey, everything's going well, you know? And I think they go over the and so for Phoebe and Copy, they are ruled over by King Vessel. So that is pretty awesome sauce. That was my RC ramble. I can ramble about the soul suffix for a little bit. So the soul suffix, as I said, rules over the Undercity. And the Undercity isn't something like dark and evil, you know? It's more so like I said, just like the crappy part of like a city, you know? it's like the place where people go to like be evildoers, you know? But like not really bad evildoers, you know? And the soul suffix makes the soul sipes. So the soul sipes are technically the soul suffix's children, but like not really. In a way they are, but like definitely not at the same time. Because the soul suffix cannot have children. Not because he like literally isn't capable, it's because he does not have a queen, because RIP, his queen is dead. And he's not able to have children, which is unfortunate. I keep forgetting my train of thought. I keep getting like sucked into the obby and then I forget what I'm talking about. It's been so long, man. Where am I going? What the heck? Where am I going? Hello? Where am I meant to go? Hello? Oh, down there? I would... You know what? I'm sick of this hobby. I'm sick of it. I'm not gonna do it. We're gonna make the character, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm sick of it. We're gonna do one more tower. Oh, one more. I can't bear to be in this game for much longer. I've been here for so long. Okay. Okay. Ooh! Oh no. Okay. Normal. Toxic. Here we go. that character, the grumpy man. Okay. You know what? Let's talk about characters that I've like made that are grumpy individuals. So one of the more grumpy individuals that I've made are Enzo's actually one of them. Oh well, he's not grumpy, he's more so stoic. He's got the most I don't care face ever, and he usually does not care. He usually is just like, you know what? Whatever happens, happens. It is what it is. I do not care. You know, he's got that I don't care attitude, but also like he secretly cares, you know. But a really grumpy individual that I made is someone named New Danes. He is a army general for the world female copyright. And he is an army general for the characters called the Peacemakers. The Peacemakers are kind of semi-robotic individuals. I haven't really designed them all too much, but they're like also not robots, so they're not under Koharox's rule, not technically. And New Danes is the lead general for that army, and he just kind of like gives all the commands and stuff. And he's not the nicest guy, you know. He's a very grumpy individual. He's like we gotta get work done, and we're just gonna focus. We're gonna lock in on our work, you know. He's like a very grumpy teacher, but like the teacher obviously knows what he's talking about, so you learn a lot from him. But he's just like you're too scared to like ask a question because it would make him mad. You know, he's like that kind of person. But like, he's not necessarily a bad person, you know. He's just like a grumpy man, and I love this civilian guy. He's so grumpy. I love him. Oh gosh, what's happening? What the heck? Oh, I can jump. Oh, I haven't done this tower in so long. Okay, you know what? Let's see. Let's talk about pet peeves. Why not? In just anything. Okay, pet peeve. Hear me out. People that like. Okay, this is so not a hot take, but people who yap for attention while the teacher is talking. Are you joking me? It makes, okay, picture it. We're in English class. Every single day, I go to English class and I sit by loud mouth people that won't shut up while my wonderful English teacher is talking. And he's like, my English teacher is the nicest man I've ever met. He is so nice, but also he's like so funny, and he's really easy to get along with. And then these people who think that school is just like I can come in here and just yap all I want. Just continue to talk while he's talking. And then they have like a victim complex of when he's like, hey guys, please stop talking. And then they're like, oh, what did I do wrong? What do you mean, what did you do wrong? Okay, anyway. Let's talk about, okay. Foods that I'm like too fearful to try. I will not touch fish. I'm sorry. I don't like fish. I don't like it. The only fish that I've ever liked in my life is tilapia. That's the only fish that I will ever eat. But like other than that, I will not touch a fish. I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't like the fishy sounds. One of the foods that I really don't like is Jell-O. I can't stand Jell-O. I can't do it. Jell-O is such like a disgusting texture. I don't like it. And there's so many people out there that are like, oh, what, Jell-O's amazing. Listen, I gag at whipped cream, okay? I can't do it. Whipped cream is so nasty. I'm sorry, I can't do whipped cream. I think one of my favorite foods has got to be spaghetti. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love spaghetti. Oh my gosh. God. like more people should be like, I don't know where I was going with that. Oh my gosh, this is just rage bait. This is all this is. It's just rage bait. It's rage bait. Rage bait. Rage bait. It's just rage bait. It's just rage bait. That's all this is. To like, okay, I gotta go. I'm so like tired. I've been on Roblox for way too long. Okay, I'm gonna hang this up for now, and we're gonna have fun. We're gonna make silly little characters based off the towers, you know.